Okay, picture this. You're driving down a quiet road, maybe it's getting dark. All of a sudden there's this blur, a really awful thud, and then the sound of glass just shattering everywhere. You slam on your brakes, your heart is just pounding in your chest, and you realize the impossible has happened. There's a deer, and it's inside your car. I know, it sounds crazy, but it's a terrifyingly real scenario. So let's talk about what to do.
So yeah, there's a deer in my car. What do I do? It's a question you hope you never ever have to ask for real, right? But being prepared? Well, that's everything. Honestly, what you do in the next minute, that could be the difference between a wild story you tell later and a really, really serious injury. And here's the key thing to remember. Your goal is not to control the deer. It's to control the situation and just create a way out.
Okay, first things first. Before we jump into the what to do, we have to understand what we're actually dealing with here. We're not talking about Bambi. This is a wild animal trapped in a metal box with you, and its only instinct is survival.
And this is the most important thing to get into your head. The deer isn't being mean or aggressive. It's terrified. Absolutely terrified. And you know what fear does to an animal, especially a big, powerful one? It makes them completely unpredictable. It will do anything to get out. And that's where the real danger comes from.
So let's break down what those dangers actually are. You've got sharp hooves, right? And they're going to be kicking and thrashing with just incredible force inside that tiny space. Then, of course, there's the glass. It's already shattered from the impact, so now you've got another hazard all around you. And on top of all that, there's just the pure panic. The deer's and, let's be honest, probably yours too. And that panic just makes everything worse second by second. You have to remember, even a small deer can cause some serious damage when it's this scared.
All right, so you get the danger. Now for the good part, your escape plan. This is your step-by-step playbook for how you take back control nice and calm. And remember, this isn't about being strong. It's all about being smart. It's about strategy.
So here it is, 4 critical steps. Step 1, stop the car. Get it safely pulled over and get those hazard lights blinking. Step 2, and this is absolutely the most important thing, you have to protect yourself. Don't even think about touching the deer. Cover your face, cover your neck. Step 3 is the game changer. Create an escape route. You're going to open the door or the window that's the furthest away from you. And finally, step 4, give it space. Get out of the vehicle and back away immediately. So what you're doing? You're giving that terrified animal exactly what it wants, a way out.
And here's why that works so well. It's almost a guarantee. The deer will almost always bolt toward the opening. It's not looking for a fight with you, it's just looking for daylight. It wants to escape. So when you give it one clear exit, you're basically aiming its panic in a safe direction, which is away from you.
Okay, but what if it doesn't leave? What if it's injured or just too freaked out? This is where your job is officially over. Seriously, this is when the professionals need to take over. Don't go back to the car. Don't try to help it. You just call local wildlife or emergency services. Your safety is and always will be the #1 priority.
So we've talked a lot about what you should do. Now let's flip that around and talk about what you absolutely must not do. These are the things that can take a bad situation and make it a complete disaster. And you can see the difference so clearly here. On the one hand, you give the deer a way out. The wrong move? Trapping it by keeping all the doors closed. You need to stay calm, move slowly, don't scream or make any sudden movements. That's just going to make things worse. Protect yourself, create distance. Don't, and I can't stress this enough, don't try to be a hero and grab or restrain the animal. And of course, pull over immediately. The absolute worst thing you could do is keep driving. You see the pattern? Every single do is about de-escalating, about creating space, about being calm.
Okay, deep breath. The deer is gone. The immediate danger is over. You can finally relax a little bit. But your job isn't quite finished. Now it's time to safely figure out what just happened. Think of this as your post-incident checklist. First things first, check yourself for any injuries. Adrenaline is a crazy thing. It can totally mask pain, so give yourself a proper check. Next, be really careful with the car. There's almost certainly going to be broken glass in there. Once you're sure you're okay and the car is safe to approach, then you can inspect it for damage. And last but not least, if the deer was clearly injured when it ran off, do the right thing and report it to the proper authorities. It's just the final responsible thing to do. So, what's the big takeaway here? It's that by knowing this stuff, you've essentially replaced raw panic with a clear, simple plan. You're now ready for one of the wildest, most bizarre emergencies you could probably ever imagine. Which kind of leaves you with one final thought, doesn't it? If you're ready for a deer in your car,
Well, what else are you ready for?